Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers reveal Port Charles is a hotbed of secrets unraveling at breakneck speed as Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, vanishes in the wake of Rick Lansing's Rick Hurst shocking escape from her basement. The trio of Alexis, Ava Jerome, Maura West, and Kristina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, had been holding Rick captive after Ava's near-fatal paperweight attack, but his breakout flips their risky pact into chaos. Speculation runs wild. Will Rick kidnap Alexis, forcing her on the run to dodge the law, or is she about to flee to protect her daughters? If Kristina feels compelled to confess to the PCP to save her mom, Ava is unlikely to agree, putting Kristina in her dangerous crosshairs. Will this spiral expose their crimes or deepen the danger? Rick's escape from Alexis' basement, where he was stashed after Ava's clobbering assault, throws the Davis clan into turmoil. Fans theorize Rick, furious and vengeful, might take Alexis hostage, dragging her on the run to leverage her legal savvy or silence her. Alternatively, Alexis might bolt voluntarily, fearing the fallout of their kidnapping scheme as Anna Devane's, Finola Hughes, digging into Drew Kane's, Cameron Matheson, shooting intensifies. Either way, her absence will leave Kristina and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, panicked, with Kristina's guilt pushing her toward a dangerous decision to come clean. Kristina, already fragile from her own dramas, might see confessing to Anna and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprona, as the only way to save Alexis, revealing their role in Rick's captivity. But Ava, ever the survivor, won't go down without a fight. She's likely to pressure Kristina to stay silent, using her age-old mob ties or threats to keep her in line. Fans speculate Ava's desperation could turn deadly, putting Kristina at risk if she defies her. Ava's history of ruthless moves makes her a formidable foe, and Kristina's confession could expose them both to jail time. Alexis' disappearance could unravel the Davis women. Kristina's potential confession risks alienating Molly, while Ava's resistance might pull in allies like Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous. If Rick does end up holding Alexis hostage in some manner, it may tie to his grudge against Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, or Drew, escalating the stakes. Fans are gushing on Facebook. Kristina versus Ava? This is gonna explode. Will Kristina's truth save her mom, or put her in Ava's dangerous sights? Port Charles is about to face another wave of chaos as new General Hospital spoilers reveal a shocking twist that will leave fans reeling. Alexis Davis, one of the most intelligent and resilient women in town, is suddenly missing, and the circumstances surrounding her disappearance are nothing short of alarming. Meanwhile, her daughter Kristina Corinthos Davis finds herself in unexpected danger, and the person she might need to watch out for is none other than Ava Jerome. What begins as a frantic search for Alexis could quickly spiral into a sinister plot involving revenge, secrets, and manipulation. And it could end in heartbreak for the Corinthos Davis family. In upcoming episodes, tension begins to build when Alexis suddenly fails to show up for a scheduled meeting with Diane and doesn't respond to texts or calls. At first, everyone assumes it's just a misunderstanding, but it soon becomes clear that something isn't right. Sam, who's been balancing her complicated relationship with Dante and her family's endless crises, immediately panics when she realizes her mother's car was found abandoned near the waterfront. Police arrive at the scene and discover Alexis' purse inside the vehicle, along with her phone, but no sign of the woman herself. The discovery sends shockwaves through the Davis family. Sam, Molly, and Kristina are devastated, but it's Kristina who seems to take the news the hardest. After everything she's gone through lately, the surrogacy storyline, tension with Sonny, and her strained relationship with Blaze, losing Alexis is more than she can handle. However, as the family bands together to search for answers, something strange begins to emerge. Someone seems to know more than they're letting on, and Kristina's instinct tells her that Ava Jerome might be connected to this mystery in ways no one could have imagined. Viewers know that Ava has been spiraling in recent weeks, haunted by her guilt over Nicholas, her ongoing feud with Sonny, and her complicated alliance with Nina. Her obsession with control and power has grown darker by the day, and she's been behaving erratically, jumping between charm and cruelty, remorse and rage. When Alexis disappeared, Ava was seen leaving the Savoy after a heated exchange with an unknown man. Now, fans are beginning to wonder, was that meeting related to Alexis' fate? Sources close to the show tease that the storyline will dig deep into both Alexis and Ava's shared past. Years ago, the two women crossed paths professionally and personally, and while they've occasionally been on the same side, there's always been an undercurrent of distrust. Alexis has never been shy about calling out Ava's dangerous tendencies, and it's no secret that she's seen the darker sides of Jerome's manipulative streak. But if Ava had something to do with Alexis's disappearance, it may not be as straightforward as revenge. Some insiders hint that Ava could be caught up in a scheme that's much bigger than her, one that could endanger Kristina and tear multiple families apart. Meanwhile, Sonny is growing increasingly suspicious of Ava's actions. Their co-parenting relationship has been hanging by a thread, and his patience has worn thin after her repeated attempts to undermine him. Sonny may be dealing with his own issues, his mental health struggles, ongoing mob threats, and strained bond with Nina. But when he learns that Kristina may be in danger, everything else fades away. He vows to protect his daughter at all costs, even if it means confronting Ava head-on. If Ava has anything to do with this, Sonny reportedly says in a heated moment, "She'll wish she never crossed my family again." Fans are already buzzing about what could have driven Ava to target Alexis or put Kristina at risk. One theory circulating online suggests that Ava might have overheard Alexis discussing a sensitive legal matter involving someone close to her, possibly information that could expose Ava's role in a recent cover-up. Another theory is that Ava didn't actually kidnap Alexis, but was instead being manipulated by someone else, perhaps Mason, Cyrus, or even Valentin, who's using her instability to carry out their own agenda. If that's the case, Ava could be both villain and victim in this unfolding drama. As the search for Alexis intensifies, the Davis sisters will rally together in emotional scenes that promise powerhouse performances. Molly's legal mind kicks into gear as she tries to piece together clues. Sam's investigative instincts lead her to dangerous territory, and Kristina finds herself spiraling between fear and fury. However, her decision to confront Ava could put her in direct danger. Sources hint at an explosive confrontation between Kristina and Ava at Windermere, where years of resentment and mistrust will finally come to the surface. Kristina's emotions are all over the place, one insider says. She's grieving, terrified and angry, and she's not thinking clearly. She might make a choice that puts her directly in Ava's path, and that could have devastating consequences. Viewers can expect an intense showdown filled with shocking accusations, tears, and possibly even violence. Ava's mental state continues to deteriorate, and as she feels cornered, there's no telling what she might do next. Meanwhile, there's a twist brewing beneath the surface, one that could change everything. A source close to the show teases that Alexis's disappearance might not have been random at all. Someone may have targeted her because of information she recently uncovered, and her vanishing act could be part of a much larger conspiracy. Could it tie into the lingering mystery surrounding Cyrus Reynolds' criminal network or Valentin's shady ELQ dealings? Or is there a more personal motive, something that connects directly back to Ava herself? In a stunning midweek episode, fans can expect a massive twist when new evidence surfaces. A piece of jewelry found in an abandoned storage facility with traces of Alexis's DNA. The discovery shifts the investigation and raises horrifying questions. Was Alexis held there? And who had access to that property? When police trace the Lees, the name attached sends shockwaves through Port Charles. Ava Jerome. Of course, soap fans know nothing is ever what it seems. Ava may have been framed, or perhaps she was lured into a trap. Either way, she becomes the prime suspect, and the tension skyrockets as Sunny, Sam, and Kristina all react differently to the news. Kristina refuses to back down, confronting Ava once again, despite everyone warning her to stay away. It's during that confrontation that Ava's darker side re-emerges, and for a terrifying moment, Kristina's life hangs in the balance. Sources hint at a chilling cliffhanger in which Kristina disappears too, leaving the Davis family shattered and Sunny on a rampage. The entire town is thrown into turmoil as accusations fly and secrets begin to unravel. Could Ava really be behind both disappearances, or is someone framing her in a twisted plot for revenge? Fans are bracing for a high-stakes storyline that could bring back some long-lost characters and shake up Port Charles forever. Rumors suggest that Alexis may have uncovered something tied to a decades-old GH mystery, perhaps involving Helena Cassadine or a secret mob file that someone wanted buried. If so, her disappearance could reignite rivalries that have been dormant for years. And as the search expands, even Anna and Valentin may get pulled into the chaos, leading to a shocking web of connections that tie multiple storylines together. Behind the scenes, the cast has been teasing emotional and suspenseful moments ahead. Nancy Lee Grahn reportedly filmed several intense and physically demanding scenes, while Kate Muncy, Kristina, hinted at a storyline that pushes Kristina to her emotional limit. GH insiders promise that the upcoming weeks will deliver jaw-dropping twists, heartbreaking sacrifices, and at least one major betrayal that fans won't see coming. In the end, the question remains, what really happened to Alexis, and who's responsible for putting Kristina in danger? If Ava is innocent, she'll need to prove it fast, because Sunny is already preparing for war. But if she's guilty, there may be no redemption this time. Port Charles has seen its share of villains, but few have crossed the line between redemption and ruin as often as Ava Jerome. As this chilling mystery unfolds, General Hospital fans can expect suspense, heartbreak, and shocking revelations that could change the Davis family forever. Whether Alexis is found alive or presumed dead, her disappearance will leave a mark on every character connected to her. And if Ava truly played a role, her downfall could be the most dramatic GH has seen in years. Stay tuned, because this is only the beginning. The walls are closing in, alliances are shifting, and secrets are exploding. And as always in Port Charles, no one is safe. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.